All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers from Great Millstone, New Orleans camp. All right. Before we get started, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to those who elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, and this is a topic that I've been dwelling on as I've been scrolling through different social media sites, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, right? Different things like that, man. And even some of these videos, right, they make it to mainstream media as well, right? Which we use a lot of articles from Newsbreak, but it's starting to get to the point where you can't decipher between AI and a real video, okay? And being a man of the Lord in these present times, that should alarm you, okay? Because it's going to come to the point in which persecution will be based off of these things, man. All right? So if you don't know what AI is, which you should, unless you've been living under a rock, all right? But it's artificial intelligence, okay? And these different videos are generated by artificial intelligence based on how the artificial intelligence can manipulate different words that you may search up, or if it's being directed by who? The devil, man. Esau, Edom. Okay? So let's start off with the 2 Thessalonians 2:9. Babakasha.
Because 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
All right. So something that the Christian church get wrong is they believe that there's a devil that's hidden within the center of the earth. All right. He's red. He has a forked tongue with horns and goat legs, man. Okay. But according to the Bible, the true holy scroll, the scroll of life, you see, the actual devil that the Bible speak of is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. And it said what about the Lion Wonders?
It said,
just read it again for me.
It's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9. Again, it says, even him who's coming after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
That's right. So there's an actual person, okay, or a group of people, a nation that's coming after the workings of Satan, okay? They basically envelop they're the spiritual, they're the physical counterpart, of the spiritual demon Satan. All of the characteristics, you got something from it? God, all of the characteristics in which the devil has, these devils are the ones who have it. You see, this nation of people, right? Going to that word working for me.
It's that word working in the Greek, Strong's G 1753, in a jail.
Yep.
In a jail. It says working, affectioncy. It said,
where's that?
Right.
Efficiency,
I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah, energy, operation, strong, effectual, working. That's it.
Right. So this devil comes in the the so-called white man comes in the energy, right, of the spiritual demon Satan, which is what? Deception, right? Lying, okay, being sneaky, being privy, and ultimately just being a fucking devil, man, a vagabond, being wicked, being a son of perdition. All right. What you had out?
Yeah, I got a couple words for you. I got lying and then I got wonders.
Yep.
But I wanted to make a point about that working, that word working. You know, and like the elder used to go into all the time on the block about how they have these rituals, or these sacrifices and different things. And, you know, right across the checkerboard floors, they'll leave a chair, you know, for the spiritual demon Satan himself, man. You know, because that's what these people worship. They worship Satan. This society is built all after the left hand, all after Satan, man. This is a total Satanism society, man.
That's right, a satanic society.
A satanic society, you know?
Shit, real quick, before you grab them words, what we was going into last night, the different symbols, this devil used. The brother he pulled up the Starbucks logo.
Yeah.
When you turned it over, it had a whole alternate image, right? A hidden image. Okay? This devil, he poisons you through the food, through the air, through the water, right? The places you live, okay? I remember a while back, all the people that was living in the St. Thomas project, somehow they kept getting sick. Whole time they had asbestos in the walls.
Yeah.
And that's just one particular case that I know about, you know. But ultimately, this devil, he's just what he is according to the scriptures, a devil, man. Somebody get the word devil too. You got it.
Kind. This is the word lying
Mm-hmm.
in the that same verse, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9. It's the word lying. It's Strong's G5579, which is pseudos.
Yep.
Pseudos. It says a lie, conscious and intentional falsehood. In a broad sense, whatever is not what it seems to be.
So it said conscious and intentional, right?
Purposely, basically.
Purposely.
Falsehood,
Okay, what is he conscious about? That Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has men, right, on this earth that is preaching the coming back of our Lord. Okay, which somebody can grab that in Revelation, the 12th chapter. Khan, what you had? Verse, you could get 13. And I'll tell you what really 17. Just get 17, bro. Okay. But you know, hey, this devil, he understands what's going on, man. We're the biggest threat right now. Okay? We're preaching the coming of our Lord to destroy this place, to take this devil down, man. And actually, you could keep going on that 2 Thessalonians, but you had another word? Oh, that was it?
No, that was it.
Gone.
Oh, forgot. Wonders. Yeah, which goes into miracles. So it's telling you that this devil is getting ready to do miracles straight out of deceit, though.
Right.
Yeah. Intentional falsehoods, right? Things that may seem to be as it is to our eyes, it's not actually so. You know, and they go into it with that whole what is it, Project Bluebeam?
Yep.
You know, they actually going to deceive people by lying to them and telling them, well, look, this the Messiah is here. You know, they're gonna have big, you know, the same thing they did with 911. You know, if those who know, all right, that was a big psyop, man. This devil's all about psyops, man. All right, psychological operations on the minds of you people, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that devil, I believe it was Jacob Rockefeller, said never let a good crisis go to waste. You see, so they conjure up different demons, right? And do different acts within the earth, wicked acts, and then take advantage of the people, man. Okay.
Baba Kashah.
Yeah, you got
real talk. Because I didn't know this until Elder Yashawamba brought it out in one of these lessons, right? In which we're on the brink of the second one, but during the Great Depression, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't know Social Security numbers was the order out of that chaos. They didn't have Social Security numbers before the Great Depression. After the Great Depression, everybody born had Social Security numbers after that, man.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
So, and a lot of people back then, you know, he brought it out in a lesson. A lot of people back then were saying, is this the mark of the beast? You know?
Right.
But what we have now, ain't coming now, is the second one, the second Great Depression. And we can see the economy is about to totally inflate now. And what are they going to do? They're going to bring that new security system, man. Right. You know, with the pseudos miracles, the lying wonders, man. You know, you got it, brother.
Yeah, and you know, when you look at how this devil operate, right? He did the whole thing with the adult diapers on your face. Yep. Okay, he scans your retina. He uses our different smartphones, man. All right, to what? To constantly grab information, right? Hey, these devils have a how could I say a perfect rendering of all of our faces, man. By way of what? These different CCTV what are those things? Cameras, right? Fucking traffic cameras, okay, things of that nature. They say it be for traffic, but all it takes is a push of a button to turn it into what? Right? A security device, man. Yep. You know? So this devil, he's gathered all this information, and now he's been studying us, man. We the people who he want, man. Which the brother gonna get that in there, Revelations 12. Right, but it's an easy thing for this devil to make a wicked ass AI video of the men of the Lord, man. Okay? When it's time to persecute, that's gonna be his main ammo. All right? Because our people, all they understand is what they see. All right? So this devil will give them something to see. They already don't like us. They don't understand why, but this devil gonna put a twist on it, all right? And ultimately, that's when it's gonna start, man. Go ahead and get that Revelations for me, huh?
Shit, you just on to 17?
Yeah.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 17. It says, and the dragon was wrought with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Real quick, and who is the woman right there, man? All right, Israel. Okay, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, that's the woman right there. Go ahead.
It says, which the keeping of the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahushua HaMashiach.
And that's the whole reason this devil gonna come after us, man. All right, we have the testimony of Yahushua. You see, we're practicing the commandments within the earth, man, while nobody else is doing it. We're unveiling this devil, man. So he's gonna try to put a stop unto us, okay? By way of what? They're trying to apprehend us with these different hey, what that one is? Project Zypher,
Yeah.
you know? And if you don't know what that is, hey, this devil planning on knocking out all the lights. He have lists, color-coded lists, all right, from non-threat to extremely dangerous, okay? And best believe the men of the Lord name on it. You want to say something?
Yeah, that goes to, they removed it, but it's called the FEMA kill list, and it's categorized by different colors, which I had the article in my notes, but you can't even find them, but they took the whole thing down. They didn't have the whole, like, there was an article with this woman, she was explaining it beautifully. You can't find it no more. So you already know they finna make that move. That's what I want to say.
If I could say real quick, hey man, for sincere brothers, sisters, man, y'all find articles, information. At this point, it's vital to screenshot it and download the shit to your phone, man. You know? Go ahead.
If I could say with the incident with me and you, we was on the phone talking about the leftist group. Bro, I searched up the word and it gave me the whole some shit. Mm-hmm. We got off it. The next thing you know, it's in a matter of 3 minutes, bro.
3 minutes.
Gone. Couldn't find it no more. Search it up in 10 different ways. Couldn't find it, bro.
Yeah, so what you have happening, it's the and we still got to do that video too.
Yeah, I got
that
get that done this week.
Yeah, the apocalypse. We're in the time of the apocalypse, man. Do me a favor and grab the word apocalypse in the online etymology. You know, which when you go into it, he gonna grab it. It just means to reveal. Apocalypse means to reveal. A lot of the Christian church, you waggy-taggy Christians, they like to say, "Oh, we're living in the times of revelations," but they don't understand that what they're saying. They actually think we just living in the book, but there's still prophecies that's happening right now that was in other books. You see, they have no understanding. They think the scriptures is in chronological order, all right? But the true meaning to that is we're in a time of revealing, all right? Hey, everything. You want to say something?
Yeah, I got it. That's 2 Thessalonians verse 8.
Yep.
It said 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
That's right, man. Okay. And who is the spirit of the Lord mouth, man? Right, the prophets. You see, we're the mouthpiece. We're the ambassadors, the heralds. Okay, we're speaking this devil, and somebody get that I think that's in Ephesians. Tell you mighty to the pulling down the strongholds. What that's that? 2 Corinthians.
Yeah.
But that's what this word does, man. We're the devil's we're the devil, this devil's top of the hit list. You see, especially Great Millstone, because the way the Lord has structured the men that are our apostles and elders, this thing of ours is based off of truth, facts, okay, not opinions, not vanity, but facts, man. Hard-hitting facts that really disturbs this devil, man. Brothers always going to the account with the apostles when that elite rolled up, man, and said, "How did you get this? You know, how did you get this information? Talking about this truth, the stick, man. Okay, knowing who we are as a people. How did you receive this? All right, because what? We're living in a time of the revelation, man. All right, who the devil is, who the true people of the Lord is, all right, who the Lord is, okay, the chariots, hey, the whole nine. All right, but get that word apocalypse. Con. Well, we'll get that. We'll get that. Then we'll grab this.
This is 2 Corinthians 10. I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, "For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the power, through the Most High to put on, to the pulling down of strongholds, casting out imaginations and every high thing that is exalting itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into captive every thought to obedience of Mashiach."
Yeah, and ultimately, what it started off with was what? Yeah, our weapons are not carnal, man. All right, this is our weapon. Okay, this is how we combat the devil. All right, with the word of the Lord. All right, scriptures tell you, Yahushua said what? Vengeance is his, man. All right, it's not up to us to take up arms and storm down to the Capitol. Okay, gather 300 men and march through the streets with weapons and rifles and all black. Nah, man. Okay, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Until the Lord, what it tell you, it say He gonna raise up hunters. We're fishers now, but he gonna raise up hunters, man. That was it. That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I was saying that's why I got in that verse 8. Like, in the day, all we need is just to preach His word.
That's it.
We consume them. Hey, we bring them. Hey, cast down the strongholds, man. They eventually made the Lord. He gonna come back, and the strong one, the brightness of His coming. That's talking about
Literally,
serious, man. Literally.
He gonna literally do it then, man. According to 2 Ezra, the 13th chapter. All right. But grab that word for me, Bakasha. What you had a precept too, huh?
This is the word apocalypse in the online etymology. And it says revelation, disclosure, uncover, disclose, reveal.
And that's really the point. The water, bro. You know, to uncover, all right, to unconceal, all right, all of the things that this devil has been doing, all right, to the people of the earth, to the earth itself, and ultimately to who? To the people of the Lord, all right, is being uncovered. We're starting to understand the truth, and we ain't even getting the full 100% truth, all right, of what He's done to us in slavery, right? Okay, to the people now, we're starting to uncover shit. What we went into last night was gruesome, man. You know, rat fecal matter in different foods. You know,
ice cups and shit.
Yeah, well, I could put that in earlier today.
Early this morning.
Bacteria in ice, bro.
But if nobody was to bring, if the Lord didn't put the Spirit on the earth to reveal, who this devil was, which the brother brought out, in the 2 Thessalonians, nobody would know. His intentions was to keep these things hid and uncovered, man. Did somebody get that in Nahum, man? We lifting up this devil's skirt.
I got it right here. 25 or something.
Go ahead, bring that out. Come. Slack out.
This is Nahum 3 and 4, and it says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that...
One moment. It said the well-favored harlot. Who is that, according to the scriptures? Babylon, man. Why is this harlot well-favored? Okay, you can eat a bag of trans fats that's pretty much, what you call it, formed into Cheetos. You see? You can come here and just be an all-out freak. Be a demon in the flesh, man. You see? This place promotes that.
The land of the free. You have the will to do whatever you want over here, and nobody on that eye.
That's right. In the home of the brave, and that's not talking about bravery as far as fighting for your country. No, you brave to come out as a sodomite, man. You brave. Niggas be brave sodomites.
Yeah, brave to come out the closet.
But it start again at the top.
This is Nahum 3 and 4, and it says, because of the multitude of the whoredom of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcraft.
Hey, and what that was, Lion Wonders, no, Workings.
Yeah,
Okay,
Workings.
going back into that Workings in that Thessalonians. You see, they're getting the power from Satan, man. Different seances. What you call that shit, man? They swearing over the Bible at the White House, knowing they don't believe in the Lord, man. Their God is Satan. That's who their power is, man. What they put on the dollar, and God we trust.
God we trust.
Really, it should just say at this point in history, in Satan we trust. That's what they should just say. You know? But that was it, and they have more.
No, they got more.
Yeah, they got more. Go ahead.
Verse 5, and it says, Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will shew the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame.
And real quick, what does the skirt hide? Your privy parts, man. Okay?
Secret members.
Your secret members. And the nations are starting to see how vile and rank your privy parts are, man. If you don't know what rank mean, that mean foul odor, stink. Go ahead.
God, and it's
If I can say real quick though,
Uh-huh.
like you dealing with a chick or whatever, right? Jake was in school, you know, she got that skirt on.
Come
You try to get them hands in there, you know,
Copperfield.
Copperfield, you know. Hey, but when you take your hands out and this little rank, it's like, oh, I don't really want to deal with that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Not appealing.
It ain't appealing.
Your
And
finger ring.
Yeah, and that's how these nations feel about Babylon, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Nah, hey, it's cold how the Lord put it, man.
Yeah.
It's called a whore, a harlot.
Mm-hmm.
You see? Hey, this whore has a vile disease, man. Whatever. I slipped up and said it. I didn't mean to say that. But go ahead. Go ahead.
God, this is verse 6, and it says, I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock.
That's right, man. And ultimately, when you start to see different news articles from these other countries, all the eyes are on America. All eyes on Babylon the Great right now. All right? Because one thing you can't hide, going back to this dude technology, are these videos that are coming out from your different social media sites, man. People are actively reporting how tore down this place is. All right? All over the world. Okay? We'll get your precept to back that up, and we'll get you, Bayan. And I ain't forget about you too, brother. I think that's the point, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me get this one. This is Isaiah chapter 25.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
You got 47?
That's what I
Yeah, this is Isaiah 25, verse 7. It says, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
So if one don't understand what a veil is, that's that thin sheet that's over a bride's face when she get married in today's age, right? And then they do what? They take it and they flip it over her head and reveal her. Okay, that's what a veil is. A veil is something that could prevent you from seeing. All right, but one more time,
Isaiah 25 and 7, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
Yeah, he's gonna destroy the covering cast, all right, of this mountain. What is that mountain? This government, man.
That's right.
All right, the different ways this devil hides true news, all right, things that should be reported. Not no fucking Cardi B with a BBL smell. What the fuck is that, man? Tell me about the things that are going on all across the nation. You see? Wildfires and shit, you know?
And that's why he actually has his own people ratting on him. You know, they
Right.
call whistleblowers.
Whistleblowers, man.
The people that's actually infiltrated, worked in the inner workings of the system, man. Telling you what's getting ready to come, you know?
And a whistleblower is nothing more than a traitor, right? A turncoat. And that's one of the worst people. That's Esau's version of a Judas. You see, Iscariot. All right. They know his inner workings. They know the policies. They know what laws are protecting these different vile acts that they're doing. They got the scoop. What they used to say when we was younger, the 411.
Yeah.
They got the information. You see? But it said the Lord gonna destroy the covering cast, that's over the people. Because the people are blinded, man. All right? They're blinded with the rat race, okay? Keeping up with the Joneses, BG, different things. These people that are set up, from your own nation to have you in complete disarray, you know. But that was it right there.
God.
Go ahead with your precept, beloved.
Just backing you up, everything you said with, this whore being naked. First of all, Babylon, America being the whore becoming naked, and, the turncoat that's going to happen, overall. But this is our Revelation chapter 17, and I'm going to start at 15. It says, "And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues." All right, explaining who that whore is. All right,
Right.
letting you know that whore that was sitting on the waters, if you go back up and read, that it was amongst the other nations, the people, which is the waters, and the whore being America. Verse 16, it says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." All right, and those 10 horns going into the EU and NATO, pretty much who's in cahoots with America at this moment, at this point in time. But we know, again, at the end all be all of these nations are going to turn on this whore and going to eat her flesh, man. But again, it says, "To eat her flesh shall make, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire," which is pretty much planning itself. She's going to get what she deserved, with everybody turning on this whore.
And what is that, man? Hey, the ICBM nuclear missiles. You see, according to biblical prophecy, contrary to popular belief, America will be blown to smithereens, man. Blown off the face of the planet Earth. Ain't gonna be no more of that. That's out. Yeah, ain't gonna be no more of that. How you jive like a sodomite, man? That's crazy. But nevertheless, the ideologies, the fashion of this world, okay? Hey, these things will be destroyed. You see, but this devil know the destruction. But that was it, huh?
Yeah, that was it.
I'm gonna grab this brother. Khan. Go ahead, you got your pre. I know you've been holding some slides.
I'm just trying to do it. This is Isaiah 47:1. I'm going to get to the point at 3. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon."
And what does that dust represent? Right, a low estate, man. Okay. Hey, this place is being set in the dust, right? Because remember, this devil, his pride has lifted up so high into a point to which he didn't never think he gonna have to sit in the dust. All right, he thought this day would never come. Go ahead,
It says, and just to add on to what you're saying, and it calls him a virgin daughter of Babylon. And we know what it's called, virgin daughter of Babylon, because it's never really been touched before, as far as war is concerned. But these other nations are going to do what? They're going to infiltrate and penetrate America, with the armies, with the missiles and everything that they don't want to happen.
They never been hit with like no major attacks,
right?
Major destruction.
Exactly.
But yeah, soon, hey Lord, he about to do that, man. He about to bring that major destruction.
And this devil, this place has seen, right, the Civil War, okay, different rebellions, of certain sects of its own people, but it has never had foreign troops here, actively, causing chaos, man. Missiles and things of that nature have not been dropped here. You see?
A real invasion.
Yeah, a real invasion, like it's saying Ezekiel, man. Somebody might have to get that too. Go ahead,
It says, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Right, going back into being that virgin, not being penetrated. Right, that's the sitting on the ground basically represents that lower state. That dust.
It says so. Yeah, there's no throne. So hey, man, ain't gonna be no more rulership in Esau, man. After that World War III.
Right. Imagine somebody who once basically was what, a ruler over the earth, a king. But a king goes to sit in a dust next to peasants, other people that's just like him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's just a representation of a lower state, man, or oppression. Right. Verse 2, it says, take the millstones and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Right, going into what Esau being revealed, man. You know what I'm saying? He's.
I want to say too, cause basically before the Lord destroyed this place, man, the wickedness thereof got to be revealed.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, the Lord could be justified, man.
Right, that's that old saying, I know something about you. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you did last summer.
I know what you did last summer. Right. The Lord is going to have it to where what, man? He's going to have it to where the prophets are going to put everything on the forefront. Which makes us what? Enemies to, Esau, man. Let me get to the point for the points of 3. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. And it says, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. It says, I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. Right? Going into, Yahweh sin and Yahweh Shai, back to what? To gather up their elect, right? And to destroy Babylon the Great, which is America, man.
Which we got that word apocalypse, right? Where it's going to reveal. Just like man, as the wicked they being revealed right now, hey, we about to approach the revelation of Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah, when you think about that word apocalypse, like to society, they liken that into society collapsing, which that unveiling, like what it actually means. It's synonymous. They go hand in hand. The unveiling and it's collapsing at the same time. But that's this world, this society.
And when you think about it, it's perfect. It makes perfect sense. Okay, the revealing of who this devil is, the jig is up. Okay, you can't really hide anymore. So what? Now you must show your teeth. Right? This place, America, this system has been set up, using lies, deception, okay, wicked ass laws, okay, loopholes. You see, once the deception factor has been taken away, there's no way to control the people anymore. You see, this devil has created a lie or some sort of deceptive plan for each and every type of person that lives here in America. All right, so once they have that no more, what brothers say all the time, all right, when people lose everything, they lose it. All right, they're chasing whatever it is that this devil has showed them to be, how could I say, the way to live. All right, so when that's stripped away, everybody's gonna lose it. So in turn, it's gonna be an apocalyptic place, man. They had more on that.
That was the point I wanted to get.
I'm gonna get that brother, and then I'm gonna get you, Con. And I ain't forget about you. You got it. Slacky. Hold on, he has something to back up that precept he had. Go ahead, Slacky.
This just backing up that point of them. This is backing up that point on how they America has lifted itself up. But this Revelations 18, I'm gonna start at 6. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
Do me a favor and start at 5, Yeah, start at 5.
Yes, like verse 5, it says, for her sins have reached unto the heavens, and the Most High has remembered her iniquity. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she had filled to her double.
Real quick, hey, in verse 5, it says her sins have reached unto the heavens, and Yahweh has remembered her iniquities, right? So one must understand how can we basically break down the foundation of this wicked ass place if we don't know, right, the what those iniquities are, right? How we gonna know how we gonna do that without knowing the sins of this place? Go ahead,
In that Second Thessalonians, it says we gonna we gonna consume the mouthpiece of the Lord is gonna consume this place. All right, if we don't know the things that's been going on, how we gonna speak on it and consume this place? So it gotta be revealed.
That's right, brother.
Got it.
But it said what it said. We judges, right? So in order to judge anything, you gotta know what's going on, right?
You gotta know the full matter of the situation.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
verse 7, it says, how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her.
Yeah, and ultimately, it's going into this wicked ass place will be not just this place, right? Because this place gonna receive its judgment, and that'll be that for that. But Esau Edom, he's gonna receive a twofold, man, double on what he has done unto the nation of Israel, and for how he's hurt the earth, man. Okay, keep going.
It says, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Yeah, she said she is a queen. All right, read that part one more time.
It says, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen, I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Right. Hey, she ultimately don't think she thinks she a bad bitch. You see, basically, right? In so many words, all right. But Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua have something up his sleeve for that, man. Because hey, once you hurt the pride of this devil, it's over with, man. He's go ahead.
If I can see what you see with a woman that boasts in herself, right? She'll just magnify herself like she can't be touched. But once you hurt her pride, it's like she just,
basically she go back to her nature of being a woman, man.
Right.
Trying to basically stay in her place,
The water, yeah.
Just finish it out. Finish it out.
Read 8. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord God who judged her.
Yeah, and that's man, hey, that's this devil's the end of his story in a nutshell, man. All right. Hey, you've sinned, you've done things in secret in which you didn't think nobody would see, right? Adding soft metals into these different planes and releasing them within the atmosphere, getting people sick. All right, people are breathing in fucking what is that? Barium oxide, aluminum, okay? All type of shit, man. And if you want a better description of the food aspect of it, just watch the live video from last night, man. Okay? But you want to say something on that?
Because I was talking to that brother Kaya. We was just talking about how we surrounded on all sides, man. From the food to the air we breathe in, right, to the water, even the shit we wear, bro.
Yep.
Like we just can't get no break. So that's why we got to get out of here, man. They got to get destroyed. This place got to be destroyed.
Yeah, this place is run on the off frequency, man. All right. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua has created a positive frequency in all aspects in which we just named, right? Food, drink, clothing. Okay. It's a reason why we had a dietary law. It's a reason why, okay, we have the law on the different materials we're supposed to wear.
Fabrics.
Okay, the fabrics. The scriptures tell you in Proverbs, the 2nd chapter, that the law is good, man. Right? And what proceeds from it is life. Right? The scriptures promote life, man. This place promotes death. And that's everything, we saying in a nutshell. You want to speak on something?
Yeah. I kind of forgot.
If it come back, just tell me.
I'll let you know.
Go ahead and grab that, and I'm gonna jump over that.
This is
grab this right quick. Let him grab that.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10.
But I have made Esau bare.
Yep.
I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled. His seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not.
Yeah. Hey, and he won't be. He don't have nowhere else to hide, man. Hey, you ever seen a tiger get caught? Right? A tiger's primary defense is what? His camouflage, right? Hiding. All right, different big cats of that nature, man. Leopards, tigers, all right, lynx, okay, things like that. Their primary defense and offense is being deceptive, hiding. Just think of a crocodile, man. You know, but once these things are brought into the light and it knows that somebody can see it, it becomes vicious. All right, it starts to go berserk. You see, and that's how this devil is. These things are coming out, and a lot of these people that are bringing out this critical information are being what? Put to death. They've gone missing. Okay, being tortured. Their families are being taken hostage. You know, there's countless movies on that. All right, a certain news news coverage happened, and then all of a sudden, this guy disappears. He wasn't supposed to go into this what they say, a factory without a label, without a logo. Whole time they chopping up humans in there, man. You know, it's all sorts of cases like that. What you about to say?
But that's the same thing. That's what they want to do with us. If they
That's
could,
right.
they would. Okay, but the Lord is stopping that from happening, obviously. But what I wanted to say was with the animals you mentioned that their advantages are they
Camouflage.
their strength is to be camouflaged. Because what they do, they crouch and they come in crouching and trying to catch their prey, right? But soon as they're spotted, what happens? Okay, the chase starts, right? They immediately on attack mode, right? To try to catch their prey. But you got it. It's the same way with Esau Edom.
And we just brought it out in that I think that was Revelations the 12th chapter, man. You know, he know. Hey, this devil know you got a short time, man.
Yeah, that's what I was holding at 12 for.
Yeah.
If I can bring it out right quick.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time."
Yeah, he got a short
They're
time.
revealing.
You know,
he's being revealed, so obviously he know. Okay, my time is about to run out. I got to come down with everything I got.
And what is he rushing for? He's rushing, to pretty much start his what? NWO, man, his New World Order. He wants to establish the MOTB. Okay, that's the finished product of this devil's plan, right? That's what he's trying to achieve. That's the top secret, you know, plan. You know.
Good, bro.
But go ahead with yours, huh?
You know, just to back y'all up, this is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour." You know, pretty much going into what the brother was saying. You know, once he get revealed, you know, all hell is gonna break loose. He's not gonna try to he's not gonna try to go on his old tactics. He's gonna switch it up, and then he's gonna say, you know, F it. You know, I'm gonna go all out and just, you know, start killing shit.
Yeah.
If I could,
Nah, you do, bro.
okay, if I could say it, which is why they're not hiding it no more. Okay, they full out and about with everything. You can clearly see everything because they've been revealed already. So there's no sense in hiding.
Yeah, it's gonna come to a point where this devil just gonna get on the news and say, "Fuck it, we just worship Satan." You know, it's because he won't be able to hide no more.
Yeah, because the more you hide, the more you gotta put on top of that. And then after a while, it gets exhausted to where you just say, "F it," like, man, you know, it is what it is. And then he gonna even do more.
You had something?
That was it. I had something in Lamentation.
Go ahead. You can bring that out.
This is
We
Lamentation.
gonna get. I'm gonna get your precept, one of them precepts up, Kabak.
All right.
This is Lamentation 4, and
19, and it says, our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. You know, pretty much backing up, you know, Esau being that persecutor. And it says, swifter than heaven. He said they pursued us upon the mountains and they laid wait for us, you know, in the wilderness, going back to what they did to us in the ancient time. I'm going to read on down to 22.
Okay.
And it says, the breath of the nostrils, the anointed of Yahweh, was taken into their pits, of whom we said under his shadow, we shall live among the heathens. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup shall also pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. And that's what's going on right now.
Yep.
You know, over time, you know, Babylon is starting to get drunk. You know, their nakedness starting to be revealed. You know, their tongue starting to fall upon themselves. Everybody knowing what's, you know, their situation, they plan that they got going on. So it's hard for them to hide these things. Verse 22, and it says, the punishment of thy iniquities is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit the iniquity of, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And that's what's going to happen in the future time, you know. Well, pretty much it's going to happen, you know, in a little bit. You know, the Lord going to come. You go.
No, I want to address that little thing, you know, just happened. All right. Hey, we're talking about a time of revealing, right? That's what the premise of this whole video has been. Okay. And hey, start getting some scriptures going into the
scripture already popping up, brother.
Yeah, let's deal with that right quick. Okay, because calling on Jesus Christ in that day, or Allah, or Buddha, it won't help you, man. All right, somebody start me off with Acts 4, 4 and 12, man. And get what is that? Hezekiah, get that in Proverbs 30. Yeah.
I got the Acts 4 and 12.
I got it.
Go ahead, bring the. He got the Acts 4 and 12.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 4, verse 12. It says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved.
One more time,
Time. Acts 4 and 12. It says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot if you think that the name Jesus Christ will save you in that day, man. All right, or any other name in that matter. Okay. Hey, we're in a time where the Lord, He has to give us the name, right? Or we ain't gonna be saved. Who are we believing on?
What we just went into, bro. Through his name is how we getting saved.
God, now, in a big part of that is what? All right, the return, or the revelation, okay, of who we are as a people, who our power is, all right, and where we stand against society. You see, that's a big part. All right, but grab that Proverbs from me.
This is Proverbs 30 and verse 4. It says, who have ascended up into heaven, or descended, who have gathered the wind in his fist, who have bound the waters in a garment, who have established all the ends of the earth. What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell?
Yeah, and man, when you think about how cool the Lord, He really boasting, man. You see, He boasting in Himself, man. Okay, these people of the world can't understand what the name of the true power of the heavens and the earth is, man. They don't know it. It wasn't given to them. But best believe it was given unto the elect, man. Okay?
Right. And then just to add on to you, you know, the verse is basically telling you, riddle me this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what's the name? You know, the first thing that people are going to say, oh, well, I know the name is mentioned in the book. It's God and Jesus. It's not. That's not the name. Why would he say that if that's the name? You get what I'm saying?
And ultimately, he said he give his name to the prophets, right? To his men.
Get that in.
I got it.
Go ahead.
It's John chapter 17, verse 6. It says, I have manifest thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world.
Yeah. Man, it's come on. Go ahead, finish. Like I interrupted you, bro.
Come on. It said, "Thou they were, and thou gavest them meat, and they have kept thy word." But that was Yahushua speaking.
That's
right there, man. In red letters, he said, "I manifest my name unto the men, the elect, man."
12
You know. So of course, hey, no bug out will say, "Oh, that's a false name that we're teaching." It's not given to them to know the true name. That's just simple and plain.
Yeah, if you don't repent, he gonna die. Whoop de do.
How you gonna repent without the name?
Yeah,
man?
that's so. You know, we sit up here, bro, and you know we come in week in and week out, produce, you know, videos all week, man. You know, there's somebody bringing out some sort of information or revelation. Okay, going back, hence the title, or the theme of this video. You see, so it's no way that you should be confused about these certain shit now, man. All right, it's no way. But as we understand, according to what the book of Romans, right? Hey, it's not given unto the 2/3, man.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's Sirach 17, verse 10. And the elect shall praise his holy name. That's simple, man. The elect shall praise his holy name, man. So on the elect, they gonna know the true name, they gonna teach it, and they gonna boast in it, man. They gonna proclaim
and worship it, man.
And worship it, man.
If I could see real quick,
Go ahead.
because I wanted to make a point on that. If that was the name, I mean, Salaki, he said he gave his name to the elect, right?
That's
to
right.
his men. So why would that be the name? If everybody got that name,
And that's
right?
why he boasted in that Proverbs 30, man.
Con.
But hey, grab that what I asked you to grab the backup with the brother just brought out, man.
Con. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 25, starting at 12. It says, "What man is he that feareth the Lord? Him shall he teach in the way that he shall choose."
Hold on, Doc. I won't speak on that.
Con.
It says, read that first part again.
Con. It says, What man is he that feareth the Lord?
So what kind of man is he that feareth the Lord? Go ahead.
Con. It says, "Him shall he teach in the way that he shall choose."
And how do you show you fear the Lord? All right. Hey, by basically doing the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities. So being in a church house, in a whorehouse, eating pork on Sundays, and you know, just falsely so-called worshiping, right? He's not giving you the name, man. He's not giving you the secrets. He's not teaching you the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the ways of righteousness, kind of. Go ahead.
Verse 13. It says, "His soul shall dwell at ease,
Mm-hmm.
and his seed shall inherit the earth.
Which is going into the elect, right? Go ahead.
The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him, and he will shew them his covenant."
Hey, easy, man. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. All right, the Lord is showing his secrets, okay, to the men of the Lord. Those are the ones who are coming back through the reincarnation, all right, that are wholeheartedly worshiping Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, man. All right, point blank, period. You see? And that also comes with the name, man, and a 100% doctrine, okay? Not 99.9%, 100%, okay?
Yeah, they still have camps today in this time that said that no one has 100% doctrine. No one. That's like we go into it all the time. That's like the comforter leaving you comfortless somewhere. There's a question somewhere within this book you cannot answer, man. And the scripture and that means that as you're going through the scripture, you're going to tell a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, the Lord a liar.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying.
Right, or the spirit's a liar.
God.
You know, either one of the two, but the scriptures tell you that, you know, there's no lie that is of the truth. So if you got the truth, it has to be at 100%.
Scriptures also tell you that this is of no private interpretation, man. All right? This was all inscribed through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Lord put his spirit on holy men, right? Men that fear him, according to the precept we just brought out, to write these things down, man. All right? To get the understanding of the stick. You see? to get the understanding of these different breakdowns, right? And it's beautiful how that came up because that also feeds into what we were talking about, man. How can there be a revelation when nobody knows what's going on? Who gonna reveal it? You see? I always say this. Would the Lord just gonna open the sky and say, hey, Esau is the devil? Like, no, bro. Somebody has to, he's got to give that to somebody. Put the spirit on him to do the research, right? To go through the different textbooks, the different hard drives, and actually seeking out this information. And who are those people to us, man? The apostles, right? The different elders, man, that been here from the beginning and have passed this word down. You see? Let me see. I know you had good.
This is Zephaniah 3 and 9.
Go ahead.
And it says, "For then will I turn to the people a pure language."
Yep.
That they may all call upon the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai to serve him with one consent.
Now, I'd like to see that guy who said we don't have a true name break that down. Or that's something that this brother just wrote in his Bible. No, man. One more time, Mark.
God, this is Zephaniah 3 and 9. And it says, "For then will I turn to the people a pure language."
And what time is that? It says, "and then." Right? So it's hinting at a specific time, right? That time is now, in the time of revealing, right? He's given that unto us. And I want oh, you know exactly where I was going. That's my brother. He know exactly where I'm going, man. Go ahead, Ak.
And it says that they may all call upon the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai to serve him with one consent.
With one consent, man. We ain't gonna be on the chariots, right? Who you called on?
Yeah.
Well, I said I was shy. I said Yehuda. No, man. Joshua. No, with one consent, right? In a cadence with each other, man. In accordance, right? In unison. You see? Hey, the vibration of the elect is in unison with each other, man.
One mind.
One band, one sound. You see? They will be found singing the same song, not different songs, not out of pitch, out of tune. Some people singing faster, some singing slower. No, in unison. You see, in one consent. All right. The Lord said He's gonna return that pure language. What is that pure language? All right, the Paleo Hebrew. Okay, the Lashuan Kodash, the ancient language.
I got a precept backing up, that. Go ahead. This is Acts.
That's what you had.
Not Acts. This is Acts 26 and verse 14. And it says, and when we all, hold on. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me, saying in Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why is thou persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. And I said, who art thou, Lord? And he said, I am Yahushua, whom thou persecutest. Pretty much showing right here in plain text, it says a Hebrew tongue. And
That's
what's
right.
that Hebrew tongue? The Lashawan Kadash, not the modern Hebrew.
The Yiddish, not Yiddish.
Yeah, which in that account, that was Saul, who became Paul, Apostle Paul. He was talking to Yahushua, who the world English called Jesus Christ. But yeah, it said when Yahushua was talking to him, he was talking to him what? In the Hebrew tongue.
That's right, man.
And how could what sense does it make to speak in the Hebrew tongue but have a whole different, like a Greek or English name?
Kinda.
That make no sense, man.
I got another precept.
Yeah, hey, but the average numbskull, right? What I was calling them dudes the other day, numbnuts. Yeah. The average numbnuts, they don't have the understanding that English is a bastard language. It's comprised of different fragments of different languages. You see? It's broken. All right? English is just a gumbo of different languages. Latin, Greek, Hebrew, right? All sorts of shit, man. So yes, Spanish, French, okay? But nevertheless, hey, it said that the Lord was going to return unto us a pure language, right? The purest language is the Paleo Hebrew, okay? And read what you were saying. That was it. That was it in that account.
Yeah, that was it in this account.
You had something else? Go ahead.
This says Acts 4, and I'm gonna start at verse 10. And it
We got. You want?
Yeah,
We already got that one.
Yeah, we already
Yeah, I
got
read at 10 and
We just read the point at 12, but if you want to grab it, it's
no,
fine.
y'all good.
Con. You can bring out what you got, huh?
This is book of Romans chapter. This book of Romans chapter 11 verse 7. What then Israel? This is a question mark. What then Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, you got it.
I had something.
God, the Lord, He revealed His secrets unto us. You know, He revealed His secrets unto the prophets, and we have obtained what's true.
That's right.
And the rest of the people in the world, the 2/3 and all the other nations, they're blinded. Really, 2/3 are blinded. They can't understand His knowledge.
That's what I was.
Yeah, but the main thing that we obtained though is the name. You know what I'm saying? Which hey, I got that in Sirach 17. So of course, hey man, a J on the comic book gonna say, oh, that's a false name. Which hey, it don't matter, man. We're not tripping because it's not giving unto you to know the name.
First of all, we don't even know you, right?
The Lord don't know you.
And second of all, we'll just see who right in the end. You put all your chips where you want to, and we gonna put all our chips within Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, and we just gonna see who the better man at the end of the day, man. That's all we could do. Okay, we prisoners of hope anyway. You see, all our chips is in one basket. Like it tell you in Joshua, you see, hey, for me and my house, hey, we gonna serve the Lord, man. And that's it, man. And I'm speaking for myself and the rest of the men in Great Millstone, man. All right, we believe we have 100% of the truth, all right, pertaining to salvation, man. And that's a wrap. That's it. Okay.
And just to add on to what you said, man, we was given a name. When we first heard the name, we believed it. Right? So we had to. So it was a faith thing before we even understood how to even break it down from Jump Street. He said when the brothers first heard the name, say that's it. Yeah. I heard all the other names, but this is it. This is it. This is the one right here. You know.
Hey, and even if you didn't hear the other names, when we heard this, like, wait, huh?
It made sense.
Wait, hold on. Say it again. Yeah. And you felt the power from the name, man. You know?
That's right. It just clicked. Your spirit. And going back to that Romans, what the brother brought out, hey, that's what we seek for. We seek for our power, all right? Not God, not nobody else power, right? Allah, these false gods, Buddha, Shiva, all right? Just like, hey, and ultimately we knew it had to be a higher power. You got some people who don't believe in nothing, right? Atheists and shit like that, but obviously that person is an idiot, okay? But nevertheless, when we heard this name, it just we just knew. We just knew, man.
I got a quick one for you.
Kind of let me grab some of these ones brother's been holding. I know you got the Baruch. I'm gonna come for that second Ezra 6 and go ahead. You got it. Grab the Baruch.
Guys, Baruch chapter 2 verse 30.
Yep.
For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves.
And that's going back into that what that was, Zephaniah?
Zephaniah
3, right? It said, then he will return a pure language. Okay, so it's talking about these times. That then in Zephaniah is talking about now, right here in Baruch, man. Go ahead. In our captivity. Go ahead.
It said, and shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear.
Yeah. So it says they will know. Brothers just gave small little testaments of how when we heard the word, we just knew it was it. We knew. Okay, keep going now.
It says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name.
Yeah, now break that down, dude. Take that.
Take that.
All we in the land of our captivity?
Come on, man.
And we praising the holy name, man.
Absolutely.
You know, was they on the elect go do that, man?
Hey,
That's Sirach 17.
We don't have the name.
Yeah.
So
Nobody has
you
the
gonna
name.
find it out.
Basically, you know, that would say we're not approaching the time of the Lord's return.
Right.
When you say you don't have the name, you basically adding hundreds more years here in America, man. Okay?
Right. Who we go call on? If we don't got the names, who we go call on in the time of trouble?
That's
Are we
right.
gonna be saved?
That's what I'm
They
saying.
said we need a name to be saved as regarding the Acts 4:12. Come on,
That's right.
man.
I got something to back him up too.
Con, get that second entrance for me.
That's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6. We want 18, right? I'm gonna start at 18.
Yeah.
It says,
18 and 19. I'm gonna get you to jump down to 27 and 28.
this 2nd Ezra 6 and 18. It says, and it said, behold, the day is come that I will begin to draw nigh,
right,
and to visit them that dwell upon the earth.
And what that's going into, all right, is pretty much these different chariot sightings that's being seen all over the globe, right? Especially here in Babylon the Great. You see, the Lord is pretty much visiting this place by way of these chariots, man. These so-called UFOs, all right, UAPs. Keep going.
It says, verse 19, and will begin to make inquisitions of them.
All right, and an inquisition is basically, it's inquiring about, it's seeking out those intricate parts, right? Discovering the skirts, you see, seeing what's going on here in America, all right? And I brought that out because that's basically the premise of this whole video. It was, like I was telling them brothers, it was beautiful how the Lord had some knucklehead come on the comment board with that, because that goes into the period of Revelations. Hey, somebody, take this card right here. But that goes into it, man. All right, somebody put the flash for the brother.
Continuing in at verse 19, it says, would they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness? And when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. I'm gonna read it again.
Yeah.
Verse 19 again. It says, and will begin to make inquisition,
right,
of them. Would they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness? And when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled.
And that's pretty much going into how this devil has, the different ways in which we brought out earlier, and how he's deceptive, and how he's hurting, the earth, man, and the people of it, right? The Lord's chosen people. It's somewhat, you can look in that, bro. I ain't got nothing to go over.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know. Somewhere in there. Check, yeah, just check it. Check it out a little bit. But nevertheless, okay, read
verse
27 and 28. Right?
This 2nd Ezra 6 and 27. It says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
Go ahead, break it down. Just get it out. Just let him get it.
Yeah, run it one more time, man.
Let him break it down.
It says, 2nd Ezra 6 and 27. It says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. For as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Yeah, kind. And basically at first said, hey man, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. And that's what the truth doing, man. That's what bringing out this word doing. It's quenching. It's putting out the evil thereof. It's revealing it. But once it revealed, man, it's being stopped. They can no longer prolong their wickedness, man. Their evilness. Their folly. And they also, amen, by the wickedness and folly, being revealed, being stopped. Hey, it's come to, amen, the growing of the truth, man, the growing of the faith. I just say, man, more people waking up, man, to what's going on. Be more aware. What's, amen, starting with the elect first and foremost. Their faith being flourished, and then another thing too, man, seeing prophecy being fulfilled, man, hey, man, it grows our faith even more. It boosts our faith. So, hey, man, that's what's going on, man. You know, the truth is being brought out, and the wickedness is being fading away. You know, passing away.
Go ahead and read it. Read it one more time, Salakia. It's just something I wanted to grab out of that. Go ahead.
Second Ezra 6 and 27 again, it says, for evil shall be put out.
That's right.
And deceit shall be quenched.
That deceit going into what? The lies, right? Being revealed. Keep going.
It says, as for faith, it shall flourish.
Yep.
Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
That's right. So the truth flourishing, right, coming out, is synonymous with what? The lies being destroyed. Okay? And that also goes into like the origins of this thing, man. Going all the way back to Abba Bivens, man. Yeah. Being given, you know, if you have the opportunity, I don't know what that is, man. You'll just have to be around elder bros, right, to hear that story, man. That's a beautiful story, right, on how this truth came about, man.
I want to say true. Yeah, basically, like the truth of the Bible has been slept on. Yeah, basically, the truth of the Bible has been slept on too long. You know, well, people that hear these things, you know, they think it sounds crazy, or there's no way. But now you can clearly see, man, the truth is being revealed, man. It's being played out according to the scriptures. To where not everybody can see, man, or everybody can feel it. That we at the end, man. You know,
it was a time, a place, right, for this truth to come out, and we're in that time and place, man. All right. There's no better time, to be a Hebrew Israelite, man. Okay, than right now. We at the end of our captivity. All right. Hey, this devil is we seeing the prophecies come to pass. We have the name. Okay. It's no better time. But I know who that was holding over there. Salaki, you got it, bro.
All right.
This back up.
I got you next, brother.
You good?
This Malachi chapter 3, verse 16. It says, and then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another. I might just use my phone so I can. I'll put the light on. I'll just run it close. This Malachi chapter 3, verse 16. It says, and then they that feared the Lord Yahweh spoke often one to another, and Yahweh hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him before him for them that feared Yahweh and that thought upon his name.
Simple and plain, man. You know what? So we done brought out damn near 15 scriptures going into the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? How it's only given unto the elect, right? Those that are within the fold of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? And that proves that the name that has been on the earth for all those years is not the true name. You see, how can one still say that, right? With all of this proof, okay, that there is an actual true name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. You know, but we'll grab that.
This Proverbs 18 and 10.
Hold on. Slack, y'all. I've been skipping that, brother, for like 8 precepts. Go ahead,
You good. This is real quick. This is Hosea 1 and 10. It says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Yep.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. And with that, let's start with the name. Us remembering ourselves, all right? It starts with the name of the Lord, then us knowing, all right, who we are, all right, Israelites. But it all goes back to that name. The only way we gonna remember that we the sons of the living power is to know that living power is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's it, bro.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this too, because this is the place. America is the place in which it was said that we are not the Lord's people.
I think that's fly.
But that's sloggy, bro. But nevertheless, hey, the Lord has given us that back. Now we're being called his people, man. Yashar Allah, he Prince Power. You see? For those who don't know what that means, that's Israel in the Lashawan Kodash, man. Okay?
Hey, and it's power when you call on those names.
That's
too,
right, man.
You know, Jake saying, "Oh, that ain't the names." Well, when we started calling on the names, like the brother was saying, you go back to those ancient stories. You know, starting with the elders of our elders. You know, the elders of the apostles. You know, when they go into these stories about how shit started to change when they started to call on the names Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Jake was calling on Jesus Christ for fucking 400 years, man, and ain't shit changed. But as soon as the names Yahweh Bashim Yahushai starts to get called on, then things start to change.
That's right, man.
You know,
the whole vibration of the earth has changed.
Yeah.
With this truth coming out, you starting to see testosterone build back up in men, man.
God.
You see, a manly spirit has returned back into the earth. Mm-hmm. That ancient manly spirit. Men with fucking beards, and you know, Jake ain't just walking around just giggling and all bubbly and shit, right? Shaved faces and shaved heads. Nah, man, the Lord has put his spirit back on the earth, man. Austerity. You know? But
preceptizing
you got it
perfectly with what y'all talking about. This Proverbs 18:10, it reads,
yes,
the name of the Lord is a strong tower. Mm-hmm. The righteous run into it and it's safe.
That's right.
How you gonna run into it without knowing it? Without knowing the name? How you gonna run into it without knowing the name, man? Real quick, you know, when you go into that word name, that goes into your what? Your reputation, okay? What follows your name, okay? And when you the name Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, austerity comes with that, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding comes with that. Life comes with that, man. Living, okay? Yeah. That's why you see brothers, you know, oftentimes, putting in different chats the herbs, the different minerals, right? These things come with the name of the Lord, man. Yeah. Go ahead, what you want to say?
No, because it comes with a standard.
That's right.
That word name is Shem. It goes into your reputation.
That's right.
Right. The Lord, He don't want to have a fucked up reputation among all of Israel. Mm-hmm. No, He's only given a certain group of men. All right, which we believe we are the elect, man.
That's right.
All right. He's giving this certain group of men His name because He wants a certain reputation with these names. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man.
That's indeed.
You know.
And that going to the video me and Bayan did, right? We supposed to be, there's a like the brother said, a standard that come with that, man.
Yeah.
And we have it's up to us to live up to that, man.
That's right.
That's our only duty, to live up to the Lord, man. And how you do that? By worshiping Him, man. Okay. You want to say something before these brothers go ahead? Con.
I got a precept too.
But yeah, we gonna get your precept too.
Con. Back up your point. You know, pretty much. You know, we are a reflection of Yahweh Bashim.
That's right.
And so anything you see like in movies, what that was with the dragons, Game of Thrones, you know, you could put shame on your family name.
Yep.
All right. If you're a part of that family, you go out and about doing stupid things. That's going to be reflection. Now one that's going to go with your family names forever. And the Lord not having that, man.
Come.
All right, but the precept I got is, you know, furthermore going into the name and how it's given to us. This is Sirach chapter 3 and 19. It says, many are in high place and of renown, but the mysteries are revealed unto the meek. All right. And one of the mysteries that is given is the name of the Lord. All right. I believe that's in Numbers when it talks about, you know, what is his name? What is his son's name? If thou can tell.
Proverbs. We brought it up. Proverbs 30 and 4.
Yeah, 30 and 4. Slack it. You know, if thou can tell, you know, that's a big mystery that has to be figured out, which we believe through the Spirit that is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, that has been given. But it says, for the power of the Lord is great, and He is honored of the lowly. All right, so it doesn't, you know, being a renowned man, being a so-called celebrity, you know, just because you're a celebrity, you have money, doesn't mean that you have the mysteries of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that you have the name of everything. He said He's honored by the lowly. You know, and His men are sitting in low places right now. But you got it, bro. 120.
Yeah. All right. And it's beautiful how all of this has tied into you know, kind of what I had in mind before the camera started rolling, right? Going back into that AI, right, and these different type of different sorts of ways in which this devil gonna try to come and, you know, persecute us, right? But what? He's gonna persecute us because what we stand for, man. Who we stand for, all right? And ultimately, hey, it's finna start, man. It's finna start because he can't prolong too much longer, man. Everything is in warp speed right now, all right? The whole earth is in warp speed, okay?
I got it real quick to back up what you just said.
Go ahead. Hit him with the light.
Right quick.
Use your phone, brother. The light's gonna draw more mosquitoes.
Yeah, I'll give you a moment to do that.
I had something just going into the reason why the name.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
This is Sirach 1. This is the prelogue. It says, for the same thing uttered
Yes.
in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the law itself and the prophets and the rest of the books have no small differences.
And that's going back to what I explained about this bastard language, right? There's no power in the English tongue, right? It has a mixture of origins, man. It's from all sorts of different languages, right? But the purity, okay, in the Hebrew tongue, right? Because that's really the father of all languages, man.
It is.
You see? But Jake don't know that, you know? Because Jake really don't believe that we the true people anyway.
Right.
But
You don't have no fucking faith, man.
Kinda. You want to say something, Kabab?
I want to say too, because that's how we know the name, man. By knowing the Hebrew. You know? Even with us, man, lately, man, we studied the Hebrew alphabets, man. Was that's how we know, hey, man, Yahweh Shah is the name. You know? Because there's somebody might ask us that, man. Like, how we know for sure his name? Because by studying the Hebrew, man. By studying the Hebrew, we know there's certain letters that's not according to Hebrew. J? Right. That's cussed that Jesus crap. That cussed that already.
Hey, but even when you go into the history with the letter J,
yeah, it come out till
1524, man. You know. So
that's way after we outshot. Came on the scene.
So what was the name before the J was invented?
Eases, I guess.
Isus, man.
Come on, man.
Isus Christ. So what about that though? So it changed after 500 years ago? It changed?
Lord tell you, hey, he don't change.
Don't change, yeah.
Yeah, just to back your brother, man, Hebrew is the language that's being
crazy,
spoken of
bro.
in the heavens.
Yeah.
Man, the Lord is not, they're not speaking no damn English in the heavens, man.
Come on, man.
That's not happening. No, English is nothing but a confused language. Like the brother said, it's nothing but a mixture of all languages and just nothing but confusion. That's all I want to see, huh?
Shit. And if you go back, you know, to the ancient times, you call on, you know, so-called Jesus, you know, people gonna look at you stupid, man. They gonna think you somebody, you know, you're not even supposed to be here.
Hey, the angels speaking English crazy, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
In the heavens, speaking
That's
English
crazy.
is crazy. That's crazy. That's insane, man. You know? But I wanted to say this too, because we read a verse right under it in Revelations, the 12th chapter. Okay, but it tell you how the earth had helped the woman. How did the earth help the woman? By concealing the different artifacts from the ancient world that contained the Paleo Hebrew, right? The name. Okay, even here in America, the Los Lunas stone, right? There was an inscription from when the northern tribe came here, man. All right, on American soil by way of what? I think it's Shalmaneser the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
Shalmaneser the fifth. They was in captivity under the Assyrian captivity. You see, that's how the so-called Native Americans, right, and the Latinos get here, man. All right, how could you have the Hebrew language, the Paleo Hebrew, here in America? You see, but we gonna get a couple more precepts and we gonna shoot out, man.
Going to add on to what you were saying, they also have one called the Moabite stone. Basically it has a detailed event on how the Moabites fought with the people of the Lord, and it mentions the Lord's name on the stone in the Paleo Hebrew. So saying, and it shows you that even within their history, they understand who the people are and the names.
God.
They even got it in the Indiana Jones movie, man. With that
I
animal.
did see that.
Yeah.
Get whatever precepts up. No precepts.
You got one?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bring that out, and we'll end on that.
This John 15, and I'm gonna start at 20. It says, in his red letters, Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, remember the words that I say unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sins, they will keep yours also. Verse 21, it says, but all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake. It says, because they have not known him that sent me. Okay, but I got that because when we started off with them coming down with that great rat, right? Getting ready to persecute us. Yeah. Okay, but what he said all these things they shall do to you for my name's sake. God. Okay, but that's backing up everything that was being brought out. The persecution plus the name. Gotta have the name because that's what we going through this for. The name.
That's right, huh?
You got it.
You know, so if anybody, that's it, huh?
All right, so before we get out of here, as we always do, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to those who elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom.